How you been?
I've been alright. How about you, my friend?
I'm alive.
I've been drinking and smoking in your house now. Because, life. Fucking A.
Yeah,
Yay!
dude. Ooh.
You're not going to get happy, Omar, today.
No.
No. Normally, I'm a very positive person. Everything's super...
That's what negative people say all the time.
Oh,
that's what
fuck
Karens
you.
fucking
Dude,
say.
Why?
Normally,
Why? No!
I'm like basically a ray of sunshine. And you just, you got me on a bad day.
You just can't let me be bitchy one time, can you?
All right, I'm sorry, be bitchy.
Just let me get my inner bitch out.
Man, I'm not stopping you from being bitchy.
That's fair. Okay.
I'm just adding to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to be extra bitchy.
Yeah, that's true.
That's going to be a hell of a release for you. You're welcome.
Dude, I just realized you're the dude in that relationship that just told me to calm my shit down.
No, dude, I didn't say it was your period or anything. I'm respectful. Because it's a combination of shit. It's not just my period, you bitch. Fuck. So anyways, Omar.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
You go be the inner bitch you need to be.
Thank you.
I'm listening.
Mm.
Like Kelsey Grammer. Go.
All right. Yeah, it just sucks because I'm unemployed now. Everything officially. I'm gone. I'm laid off. Nobody wants me.
Was Friday your last day?
Friday was my last day.
And you did remote, right?
Well, I had to because of COVID. It's basically everybody's in office. COVID hits. And it's weird too because I remember that day. That it actually was the start of everybody working from home on a Friday.
The day the COVID came.
Yeah, the day that COVID came, I was gonna call in sick because I was just gonna be like, I need a me day.
Mm-hmm.
Just fuck it. I was I don't feel like going to work. I just want to sit, lay here, just play PlayStation all day. It's fuck it. I was gonna do one of those days.
Oh shit! This was before you knew about.
Oh. I was at Fallout and I was at Velveeta Room that night to see the late night show.
Oh, you're doing a Friday off,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just gonna be okay, I'm doing a Friday off because I'm gonna be here all night. But that was the time when COVID was in the news, and everybody was just no hugs, nobody hug here.
It was weird.
Nobody hugs. All Regrets podcast. This is the podcast about regrets with Sam Narani, 30s Pakistani female who is not working at the moment.
And Omar Gonzalez, who's really good at profiling.
I'm not good at profiling.
You sound like a fucking goth.
All I know is stereotypes, and that's it.
Female, seems to be in her mid to late 30s. Very brown, too brown for my liking. Right. I like more on the light side.
All right, let me try it again. Do you notice that nowadays people are not really posting pictures about places they've been at?
I have noticed people posting where they're going less. Obviously not hey, we're at a bar selfie or whatever, because I think they're mostly closed. But it depends on who it is, I guess. Because most people on my Facebook are just stay in and be cool. Because
that's the thing though. But it used to be every time you go on a trip, you want to take pictures. It's just a natural thing.
Yeah.
You want to be I want to document this experience. That's what basically Instagram is our new photo albums. And that's pretty much where it's just you want to remember experience. You sometimes scroll through your phone to get most of the pictures, but a lot of people, you could tell their life story or a moment in their life based on their Instagram. Mm-hmm. Hey, I was at this place at this time, yada, yada, yada. Now, granted, a lot of people will just be posting their selfie everywhere, but there's a bunch of people that post selfies where it's just in places they've been. Mm-hmm. And you kind of could tell they're a little bit of their history. Here's me walking nonchalantly in the streets of Portland. Shit like that.
Or if their demeanor changes as they take pictures, you're kind of oh man, you went through a depressive state.
Yeah, 100%.
Girl, you got a little fat. Right after you got sad.
All right, you're going into the level of their
gossip.
No, that or you do sound like a gossipy bitch right now, but
I was.
Oh my god, she's not even happy with that picture, and you could tell. All right.
I watched a lot of daytime talk shows. I loved them. Every time Instagram to me is a daytime talk show. Like, look at this bitch. She ruined her life. She left this guy. He had a yacht. This other guy, Porsche Cayenne.
Okay.
Fuck that guy.
True. But that, for the longest time, was like most people's lives, especially for influencers.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them would just go on these trips and go collab out and with other like places, hotel rooms, like, oh, let me stay at your place and I'll just take selfies all the time while I get to sit on the pool, and then you'll give me a bunch of money for doing it.
Yeah. They had influencers go to the protests. They went to the protest and just like took staged pictures and then went home and posted it, and it's like, bitch, are you serious?
That you want the woke points, and that's the biggest problem with it. We just like, we want the points, but we want to look hot while those points and be memorable and go viral.
Because I'm not gonna get the points if I'm not hot. God, you're gonna click on any of my shit if I ain't hot.
That's
Omar.
Fair.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how I
get it, Sam. You have more followers than me. What the fuck?
I don't post much. I don't need you to know about me, I guess. What do I share? What's relevant? You know what? Tell me what you want me to post.
Okay. Now, here's the question that I have, which is, do you not think that when nowadays, if somebody goes on a trip or drives around somewhere, visits family maybe, they'll take these pictures, but they're not going to post it in their photo album anymore. I think They can't do that. They can't do it, because if they do it, everyone's going to shame those fuckers for being like, you're outside without a mask, and just yell at them, berate them, and then you end up becoming a freaking Twitter trend.
You can go viral though, and that's what everybody wants. I think I've seen posts of like socially distanced things. Mm-hmm. Like there's a couple comedy shows that have been going on, just not in Texas specifically, some in Texas, but like in Colorado and New York and all that. Mm-hmm. And you'll see it socially distanced and it looks socially acceptable the way they post it. Right. Or you'll see somebody like going camping by myself or with my family, and it's like, all right, you're doing a thing that's okay. I know, and you're speaking as if it's normal times. That's what you're supposed to do in normal times. This is normal times now, dude.
No, but
this is our normal times. Is
that like you're breaking the rules. You used to be able to be okay with like going on a trip and taking photos of where you've been. Mm-hmm. But now everybody has to stay inside. Everybody has to quarantine themselves so we can pass over the virus and stuff. So we could beat this COVID-19 virus.
Do you think that when...
But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that, do you not think, because I went out when I was, like during COVID, 4th of July. Yeah.
Scandal.
Yes.
I mean, we're hanging out.
That's true, but then there's a point where it's like, I know you hate people enough not to be within 6 feet of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
most
other
people are terrible.
Exactly.
I don't want to talk to you in normal times.
Yeah.
In the old life. Mm-hmm. 2019 was our old life.
Yes, 2019 was our old life. We're old ladies right now sitting on a bench talking about our past.
Oh, God, I remember when I had original hips. I used to shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
You should have seen me do the Charleston, honey. Just shaking it like it's nothing. Getting the boys all wild up.
In our yards.
Went to the soda shop. And then he gave me his Letterman jacket, and I gave him something to remember by. Hey! I don't know why I shake my tits on that one. That's the wrong genre.
Okay. I really want you to wear tassels now.
Oh, God. You just want to put an excuse of putting me in tassels.
I want every boy to wear tassels. I want every boy to wear tassels and learn how to use them individually and do fun tricks. Because, boys, your nipples are fucking useless. And I need you to have a point. I'm giving you a purpose. Entertain me with your nipple tassels,
Oh, please. You're just telling the homeless to get a job. How dare you?
What? Where did the homeless come from?
You're just like, you're just gonna sit around here and do nothing. Go out and get a job, you beatnik. Like, that's what you are to nipples.
Look, dude.
They just can't hang.
They can hang. I've seen some hanging ass nipples.
They're in your yard, not bothering you, and you're the one out there telling them the freaking
I'm not saying it's a mandatory thing. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying it's a suggestion.
You and your husband are just walking outside. You both have your guns in your hands.
I have a tiny one because I'm a lady.
I have one of those ankle guns.
Also, I'm going to be better at dressing like the Hamburglar.
Oh, that is fair.
Fuck you, lady. And fuck your husband.
Okay, but they posted. But here's the thing, though. Like, it's a new tradition nowadays. It's a 4-year-old tradition. We keep going. Where it's like, you go on a trip. You post yourself, hey, I am on this trip. I did the thing. Look at my Insta stories. It's a Subway. I've never seen one before. And I'm not talking about the sandwich because I've had a lot of... I'm pretty sure you had more footlongs than I did, but... but it's the one that goes under the tunnel. And it's like, hey, look at it. It's freaking... for about 5 seconds. I don't know why people would post that shit. Where it's just like, Chicago, here's the busiest part about Chicago. You're going to work now. That's what a lot of that's the Chicagoans.
I'm having vacation, and it's a Tuesday.
Yeah, you're having a vacation like an asshole in my fucking city. But I, who fucking lives here, has to use a Subway to get to work. But I gotta wait for you, your freaking touristy ass.
They're keeping the economy up, and also keeping gentrification going. So, fuck you, tourists. Fuck me as a tourist.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now...
I'm lost. What side am I?
No. That's what I'm saying. Now that nobody can really be a tourist right now. And that was what our things was. Like, Instagram gave you the excuse to be a tourist.
And there are some people that this is the only life they've known. Like, I think people are old enough to be like, I have lived my life online. I posted on MySpace. I posted on Facebook. I posted on Instagram and everything in between. Yep. I probably did Foursquare. Shout out. Mayors.
Okay.
Of restaurants. Stupid app. But like, those guys, everything I do gets posted in some way. Now what?
Now you're just like, okay, well, you shame others. That's what you do. You basically go online, you look for something to get mad at.
Omar, I'm so bored, and my life is so boring.
You know, make me feel better if I just retweet Ryan Reynolds that you were married on a plantation, motherfucker. And he goes,
a bitch, yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't realize it. Like, I'm such a bad person.
I need to put out a GQ response immediately.
Exactly.
And also, drink some gin. I'm Ryan Reynolds. I'm so cute. He's an adorable man.
Leave Deadpool alone, you asshole.
I love him.
Leave Deadpool alone.
That came from a place of love.
No, it did not.
Adorable.
Jesus.
But every word out of his mouth is, I'm so cute. And I'm like, damn it, Ryan Reynolds. Yes, you are. You adorable plantation wedding having sweet, sweet little bitch. I love you. I love you, Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, so which dog is he in this situation? Because this is a very pet behavior.
What? What dog?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I love you. I love you so much. Let me pinch your cheekies. Oh, you're so wonderful, Ryan Reynolds. You have a nice fur on you.
I would say he would be a border collie if he was a puppy.
That's actually a good puppy.
Yeah, he's excitable. He gets shit done. Like, wasn't he the reason Deadpool got made into a thing?
Damn,
yeah. He's a border collie. If he was a puppy, he'd be a border collie.
See, it's already better than my selection. I would have said a pug.
What? No, Danny DeVito would have been a pug.
Yeah, I know.
He's gruff.
So
he's adorable.
Cute,
yeah, probably has
all
breathing problems.
Flappy shits and everything like that.
Oh yeah. Just like Danny DeVito.
Exactly.
I love Danny DeVito.
But the problem is you just know that his legs are getting crushed. That's pretty much what it is.
Mhm.
Like, they're good. Like, Danny DeVito is good for about a few years, and then he's just going to break down. Bad.
Hey, don't you dare. Danny DeVito will outlive us all. Don't you dare.
You don't want to be
talk
there
about,
for those
look,
years.
Look, we can make fun of Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
He's fine.
Okay.
But just, you shut the fuck up about Danny DeVito. He was my father! We're both short.
Well, of course, your height gave it away.
Yeah.
Your height and the tits gave it away. You got his tits too.
Thank you, Papa. Papa DeVito.
They used to hang so nicely.
Just like we will one day. We'll hang real nicely, Dad. Daddy DeVito.
Daddy DeVito. Oh, God. All right.
Anyway.
I had a point.
I'm sorry.
No. And the point is that you normally go on these trips. You want to go on a trip nowadays. It's summer. Mm-hmm. It's the fucking summer. We're supposed to be barbecuing. We're supposed to be going outside. We're supposed to be like walking around, getting sunlight and everything. But just be out like in different types of places instead of isolated in your area.
What would your typical summer, Omar? What is your typical summer?
Nowadays, if it wasn't, go on a big trip.
Let's say there's no COVID. What would your, in the last 5 summers you've had, what was your typical summer?
My typical summer was, well, you're talking about the last 5 years. It's all work and stuff. It's until you get like that 1 week vacation where you're just like, okay, this is going to be a week. I'm off for a week. I'm going to go do something. I'm going to go to Rome. I'm going to go on a trip.
Okay, so what did you do in your 1 week off in the last 5 months? 5 months, sorry, in the last 5 years.
I would have one big trip. I'll go somewhere. Because that's something
No, that's not what I'm asking.
Okay.
So the last 5 summers you've had.
Okay.
Before COVID existed. Mm-hmm. You would have a week off.
Right.
What would you do with that week? Like, would you go back to El Paso? What would you normally have done with that week?
Well, if I'd normally done is I would have gone back to El Paso.
Okay.
That's the normal response.
Okay.
Everything. It's always because other people have like family, but it's like for some people, it's like I gotta go clear across the country. Mm-hmm. That's a trip to get there.
Yeah.
Everything. So that means I don't have to be there as much.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. It becomes like a once a year thing. Mm-hmm. It's something you dread and you don't go for it.
But it's a thing. It's I have to pay homage.
True.
Because these two didn't use a condom. And now it's my fucking problem.
Exactly.
Hi, I love you. God damn it. Hi.
Exactly. Exactly. But that's like a day trip away and everything like that. Like you're all day driving. And there's some where it's like you're an hour away. You got it. You're just like, fuck, I got to see them more and more. Or like once a month or something like that. Like you start getting to be like, okay, that's my sister. I have to go hang out with them. Everything. I'll enjoy it, but I know the kids are going to fucking hate it. So it's one of those type of trips. Mm-hmm. Everything.
Obligatory family trip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything. And then you're in my situation where it's 8 hours away. And it's like, fuck, it's a day drive. Mm-hmm. My parents know it's a day drive.
2 days.
They know it's 8 hours.
No, 2 days out of your vacation is drive time.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so you've wasted 2 days of the week you got.
And it's usually the 2 days that I use for vacation if I'm doing just the weekend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the Friday to get there. You're there Saturday, Sunday, and then you come back Monday.
Yep.
Because you don't want to drive on a Sunday because there's this myth that there's cops, every fucking rangers, every goddamn where giving you a ticket.
Well, that and Sunday is the day everybody's driving back anyhow.
Exactly. Like I said, everybody want to be a tourist because, like I said, everybody's a tourist now because of Instagram. Mm-hmm. And Instagram allowed everybody to be touristy because normally we would just make fun of them before, but now they're like, now I'm touristy. Well, also brought something where it's like, now I'm artsy as well too, where it's just like, oh, I gotta go under the bean and take a picture, or I gotta go like sit on a pier with my hair waving on a picture. Like
we're humans, we adapt.
I know, but it's like we gotta go and just pose now. We don't gotta we're just like, I don't know, but do we even want like a picture of our natural selves? Doesn't the pose picture look better?
Well, do you think it's, like, giving people hope? Like, I'm fucking trapped in my house and I feel like an Ugbo or whatever.
No, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of people will go on these trips, and then when they're stuck home, they would look at those pictures and be like, oh, that was a good time back then.
Yeah.
But you get that feeling more now because you can see Instagram now, and of course you're seeing everybody else on their trips, so I gotta get on a better trip.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. So you get this kind of like obligation where it's just like, I think I gotta go visit a city or something.
But
then I'm also like waiting for an excuse to go.
Okay, it sounds like you want YOLO by force. You want to act on YOLO by force. YOLO by force.
No, but like I said,
when you see if nobody was posting these, would there be like a bug up your ass about I really, really gotta go and take a trip? If you didn't see a bunch of people, or maybe you saw one or two people post about a trip.
It's an effective marketing campaign.
Okay, so that's a yes.
Yes. No, I'm being serious. Yeah, it's an effective. Yes. I've like sometimes looked at other people going on trips and be like,
but
I gotta go on a trip.
What's the urgency?
Okay, but sometimes like my brother, one of my older brothers, he got a cruise. Mm-hmm. He took a cruise to Alaska with a bunch of his friends.
Okay.
Just for the shits of it. Everything. But all the time he used to be like, oh, I'm gonna save my money, invest, gonna retire early because I don't ever want to work. He hates working and stuff. And he's just like, I just want to sit home, play video games all day, and I'm done. Good. And then like I said, then one time he just told me, dude, I gotta go on a trip. Like, I have a surplus of money. My net worth is amazing. Stuff. Or, like, amazing on our end.
No,
it's just like, where you go from, like, low class and you're making, like, you hang out with a bunch of people and you're making $7.25 an hour. It's not with those type of people. Mm-hmm. And then, after a while, you enter into middle class, which I call rich.
Yeah, no, it's like,
it is rich.
If you have enough money to pay your bills and survive every month, but also like disposable income where I could be like, yeah, sure, I'll get a $200 pair of shoes. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not a smart investment right now, but I can recover from this real fast.
Oh yeah, I'll just put it on, like I said, I'll just put it on a card.
Yeah, I'll put it on the card, and I got steady income, X amount coming a week. I'm fine. So absolutely.
But there's people like that, but then there's people like my brother who saved up a bunch of money and just save, and they're like, I could sacrifice working 2 more days based on like the net income that I would have provided.
The tiny
fraction of it to be like, I'm gonna go on a trip, and then you're just like, I just want to go now, see the world and stuff. And you go on a cruise to Alaska. Then he went to Japan, and he like showed me all these pictures of him being in Japan and stuff. Not a lot of selfies. He's not a selfies guy.
Yeah, that's fair, but it's just like, it's for him. Those pictures are not for other people. Right. They're like, I had this experience and I'm going to look back and go, oh yeah, I remember that museum or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, I was like, hey, I was here. I documented I was here. I could show somebody in the future I was here. Stuff. And now here's kind of like the question that I have. Do you think everybody now who has an Instagram account or a social media account, it's the question you asked me, look in the pictures and be like, this person's going on a trip. Why does he think he deserves to go on a trip? I can go on a trip too. And then you're just like, I can do this. I'm just more like, I'd want to prove that I'm going to go have a better trip than Mike. Boom. And then all of a sudden you're in a plane to Chicago.
I mean, yeah, there's people like that, but there's also people that are like, I'm really bummed out, but I like seeing that other people are doing stuff.
I know, and that's what it's supposed to be. But there is a force of some people, because that's why I say it's a good marketing tactic, because word of mouth is the best way to go.
So
an advertising. So when you see people posting Instagram pictures, it's not like it's saying, hey, go to LA, go to New York City, and just go do that trip there. It's advertising to the advertising industry where it's just like, hey, Go to that place you want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you permission. It gives you the right to go. It lets you say, hey, I can sacrifice a little bit of money.
Mm-hmm.
Whether for some people where it's like, I'm going to take money out of my savings and I'm going to go on a trip. I'm going to go on a trip, have fun, splurge.
Mm-hmm.
Or you do it like most Americans where it's like, open up a Visa with 0 interest and just put it on there. We don't have to pay shit for 15 months.
We're going to have an experience.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time. And you know what? I'm going to pay it all off by the end of 6 months.
Turns out the experience is debt.
Yeah.
And like food poisoning. Because you drink the water there and you're not supposed to.
I'm from there. I can drink that water.
I'm from there, but I don't think I could drink that water.
I pooped in a downtown Sun Metro station. I can drink any fucking thing.
I don't think I could do Pakistan or India water. I'm sorry. I'm not brown enough for it.
Damn it. No, I lost my thought. We're basically revolving around the theme where I'm trying to get at. I kind of regret going on a trip during COVID and stuff. Mm-hmm. Because I'm breaking the rules of like CDC guidelines, staying away, not going out in public.
But then there's also that seeing other people go on trips made you kind of go on a trip?
No, but it's all that too, but it's also like it makes people go on trips and stuff, seeing other people go on trips.
If I do see somebody just hanging out,
mm-hmm.
and in my heart, I'm like, I don't want to do this. We're getting information from both sides. Like, it's fine to go out and it's not good to go out. There was a thing about, they were talking about people having to wear masks in their own fucking houses at some point. It might get bad. And then then Sturgis happened, that biker rally. And I was like, I don't know any of this. I don't know what's happening. So maybe.
But that's the thing though. There's a lot of people, we're introverts. We're good. Mostly.
But nobody's, I don't know, we're not
100%.
There's
actual extroverts who's like, I need energy from other people.
Yeah.
I can't do this at Zoom. I can't want to stay in the house. I need attention outdoors. I need something to post on my feed. Everything. And honestly, doing the same things over and over again. Oh, selfie, depressing look, retweeting horrible shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that's how you're spending your time now. Everybody's just on social media that much more and fucking sane.
We miss each other. We're trying to stay connected, and now more lies pop in. Like, look, everything's fine, bitch. Things ain't fine.
Yeah, it used to be like, hey, it's pretty much like it's like when you have like a nice, funny cartoon. It's like, oh, this is funny, sweet, and adorable. Mm-hmm. Then it transforms into something that's like dark and creepy, and it's just like,
that seems right.
Okay. Thank you for listening to the All Regerts podcast with Sam Narani and Omar Gonzalez. Remember this, just because you have regrets doesn't mean you cannot live life as if you have no regrets. Have a wonderful day.